EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt.
Formation.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders, and frankly in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Brings up third and 3.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
At the 41-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. JT Tuimoloau. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Well, sent in motion here.
And 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
To go.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, right? He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. He'll drop to throw. They've got it 2nd down and 11. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here we go on the return from the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? First and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
He gets this one complete to Pittman. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Cowboys first down.
Here's a design run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Throwing now from the gun. There he goes again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Dallas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Ravens nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On third down, Mahomes is going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 35, here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And that one incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now Mahomes. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant.
Complete.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
That last
29-yard
completion's
line.
going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range. So
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did, so Baltimore will keep possession. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in. And now the Cowboys take a timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Jonathan Taylor inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Ravens offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 45-yard.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule.
And